So I was in corporate America, and I was a marketing director for a large company, and I was actually one of the only women, C-level women. And so what was happening, what I let happen, were people taking advantage of me. I basically had to work twice as hard because I felt like I always had something to prove. So basically I was just worried myself out and down because of the fact that I was working twice as hard as everyone else. So when I met Sheevaun, actually it wasn't necessarily for me, it was for someone else. And then we started having a conversation, and she started pointing things out to me that I was not aware of. I was probably sleeping 4 hours a night. 4 hours a night, I was, tired, but I kept pushing myself because of the fact that, oh no, this is how it is. This is how it, this is normal. It wasn't normal, it was far from normal. So basically she taught me how to be much more effective and also aware, and with little expenditure as possible. So I was able to actually do more, get more sleep, be happy in my personal life. So there was a lot of gains that way. I was much happier. I did not realize how unhappy I really was because I was, tunnel vision. So we actually had one-on-one sessions. It started off kind of with conversations, and then she was able to, in her, I can't explain it, but in her way, she would be able to find those pivot points or sticky points, and then she would delve even further. And most of the time, honestly, I was going, well, this is the real issue over here, and she'd go, no, let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. And the reason why I want to go over here is because there were things that I did not want to deal with. There were things that I just, we all have things that we kind of just push aside because maybe they're ugly, maybe they stem from childhood. So she made me look at those. And so we started peeling layers back, and I felt like I grew a lot as a person. And most of the conversations were very, very eye-opening to me. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Because she has the ability to see you for who you are, and she makes you see that as well. And I know it sounds a little bit fuzzy, but we all look in the mirror and see something different. She looks at us and sees potential. She sees where we're up against a wall, and all we have to do is go this way instead. I think there was about 80 other people in the room, and on the wall, on the left side, she had people shout out, "Hey, what are all the things that you need, that you want?" And people were putting love, family, money, career, whatever. People were just shouting different things, and she's writing them down. On the other side, she said, "Okay, what's helping you? What's in your way of getting those things?" And so people were saying, they're shouting other things, family, or it could be, a boss, or, all of these pitfalls, why they couldn't get to the left side. And I was sitting there and I was looking at everything on the right side, and I was like, I have all those things. And she helped me find all those things. And I beamed. I was just sitting there beaming because it just hit me that the times that I've seen her, she helped me get to that side. So that's probably why I'm smiling so big. But that was a huge aha moment for me. I'll see people that they look very put together, whether they're career folks or not, and I look at them as like, oh my God, that was me. Because they have this facade of, being very tough and things like that. And then they start talking. She'll just ask very poignant questions, and then they start answering. Then all of a sudden, this well of emotion comes out, and you can just see it in their eyes going, where did that just come from? They'll either start crying, or they're unable to answer because it's just so hard, or like I said, she hits those pinpoints or pain points or whatever you want to call them, and it just shakes them up a little bit. Then she'll say, okay, look at it this way. And then they'll think, and oh my gosh, I've always been looking at it this way. So it's very simple, and you can tell they're just like, oh my, and then they just want to, they just want to keep asking questions. And you could tell they're like, wow, I've been working on this for years and nobody's ever been able to say, hey, just look at it this way. Or you're doing the wrong thing. You should be over here. And she just has this ability to see beyond what you see. She will make you aware of things you're struggling with or things that you're very good at. And sometimes you need that person to tell you. Some of it's not pretty. She's not here to sugarcoat anything, and she doesn't pull any punches. But she also sees the resilience in people as well, and the good in people, and she will bring that out in you. As gifts, I've actually gifted sessions with her, with friends that are going through a difficult time or challenges, and they don't know how to cope, whether it be in business or their personal life. I think if anybody has any questions or any difficulty in life or in business, they should see her now. They should make an appointment and see her now, even if they don't know what questions to ask her, because she is very good at asking the questions, even though you can't.